After 5 long seasons without her, Ziva David's return in the season 16 finale was exactly the twist every NCIS fan had been dreaming of. Like, wow, how can you not get chills every time you watch this?
Hello, Gibbs?
And lucky us, because after the reveal, showrunners Frank Cardea and Stephen D. Binder told TV Guide, this surprise moment is just the beginning. We are thrilled to share that Coty DePablo will guest star in the NCIS Season 17 premiere this fall as Ziva's warning to Gibbs unfolds. Now, we have a bunch of teasers from the NCIS stars and a very Ziva heavy trailer for Season 17, but we're still left wondering, what exactly will Ziva's return mean for the upcoming season? Well, here's everything we know so far. And before we get into it, we don't want you to disappear on us when you finish this vid like Ziva did. You of all people should know how uncool that is. So go down, hit subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Okay, ripping off the bad news band-aid first, Ziva isn't technically back. She'll just be guest starring in 4 episodes, including the first 2 episodes and 2 later in the season. But listen, we gotta take what we can get, aight? And we know whatever we see is gonna be good, because when Coty DePablo, who portrays Ziva, first left back in 2013, she said, they were going to send her back to Israel and make her an unfortunate, miserable woman. I said, what do I leave all the women who have watched and followed the show for so long, and I didn't think it was fair, so I said, until someone can really write something fantastic for her, I won't go back. So this new story must meet that standard, right? The first 2 episodes of the season in particular will be very Ziva heavy. NCIS star Wilmer Valderrama, who plays Nick Torres, teased via Instagram, and we are back on set. The first table read for NCIS Season 17. This season premiere is on fire. One word, Ziva. Valderrama also posted a picture with Coty DePablo and their co-star Emily Wickersham, aka NCIS's Ellie Bishop, with the premiere date seemingly confirming her big role in the Season 17 opening episodes. This also makes us think the 3 of them might be teaming up in the premiere titled Out of the Darkness, which does make sense considering Bishop was the first person Ziva reached out to preceding her official return. Or maybe they're just carpooling, who's to say? We do know her return is going to be quite the shell shock for the rest of the NCIS team though. The Season 17 trailer shows most of the team had absolutely no idea that she was alive, with Palmer, McGee, and Torres understandably freaking out about the news. Someone who's notably missing, though, is Michael Weatherly's Tony DiNozzo. Unfortunately, Weatherly left the show back in 2016, but he recently appeared in a video on an NCIS fan page's Twitter.
So Heather, we're hanging out here and we're just wondering, are you going to be watching Ziva come back to NCIS?
Are you coming back?
I can't talk.
The video cuts out there, and unfortunately all we have is our own wild speculation, but the Season 17 trailer had plenty of references to the child Ziva had with Tony, so it would absolutely make sense to bring him back for a reunion. We also finally know what danger brought Ziva back to Gibbs at the end of Season 16. The trailer reveals she's been on the run from a mysterious woman named Zahar, who wants her dead and is now after Gibbs too. But is there more to it than that? Here's what we know. Back in Season 13, it was reported that Ziva had been killed when her farmhouse exploded. But there was no body, which was obviously fishy. That's also what prompted Tony's departure, as he left to take care of their daughter. Fast forward to this past season, and it has Ziva written all over it. A decade-old case was reopened by the NCIS squad, which Bishop and Torres discovered Ziva had actually been keeping close tabs on after she left. Still with me? Okay. So then we find out Ziva had been renting out a building to use as a private office, where Bishop finds a note in which Ziva asks her to keep her secret safe, leading us to believe she was still out there somewhere alive. And that leads us to the return. Ziva runs in. Cue the warning, followed by a pretty intense action scene where we actually see Ziva and Gibbs being attacked, perhaps by this mysterious Zahar? Well, we'll just have to wait for the Season 17 premiere to find out. We know, there are still plenty of big questions that need to be answered, like why is Zahar after Ziva, and now Gibbs? And will Ziva get to reunite with her family? Obviously, it wouldn't be much of a season if we knew the answers to these questions, and hopefully we'll answer several of them when NCIS returns on September 24th. We'll make sure to keep you updated, so go down, hit subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a thing here at CinemaBlend.